Okay, so today, this video, I will explain about the repetition, okay, which is for nested loop for the control structure. So for loops in Python, okay, is another convenient way of expressing indefinite loops. So the for statement iterates over a range of values, okay, which is the numeric, string, list, and anything. So this is the while example, okay. So n equal to 1, okay, while n is less or equal to 10, you will print the n, okay, you print a number until n plus 1 and then until n is greater than 10. And then for, okay, also can use for the same repetitions, but then the format is different. So for n in the range, okay, from 1 to 11, it will print n. So it will print until right before 11, okay. So you can see that it will print start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, but then it will stop at 11, just same as the while statement. Okay, so for loops mechanics, okay. So range of 111 creates an object known as interval and that allows the for loops to assign to the variable 1, 2 until 10, as I explained before. Okay, so general forms of range function. Okay, the range for the functions for this for is from the begin, ends, and step. So the begin is the first value in the range. If omitted, the default value is 0. Okay, and then the end is 1 past the last value in the range and not be omitted. So if you want to put until 10, then you need to put 11. Let's say you want to have 5 values until 5, then you need to put 6 at the end. Step is the amount of increment or decrement. If omitted, default is 1. If you didn't put any value, then it will become 1. Like just now for the slide, okay, for this is 1, 11, and then there is not mentioned about the range, okay, for the steps. So it will put default 1. That's why it is increased 1 by 1. If you want to skip like 1, 3, 9, 1, 3, 5, 7, if you want to have step like 2 increment, then you need to put the value of 2. Okay, so for loops mechanism. So for example, you for n in the range from 21 to 0, negative 3 every time you decrease, means you want to print n, okay, n d means you want to avoid increase, create next line, okay, so you will have in the same line. So you can see that 21 minus 3 is 18, minus 3 is 15, minus 3 is 12, minus 3 is 9, minus 3 is 6, minus 3 is 3, and minus 3 is supposed to be show you 0, but then you will stop before 0. So you will stop, you will display the output until 3. So when you design for loops, you need to be careful with it, and then you need to know how you're going to set this. And then so for the for example, for the set example, hello world, okay, for the first one you can see that for count in the range of 0 to 5. Okay, and then print hello world, as default is 0. So you will print 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it was 5, it will not show you. That's why you print 5 times. Because you start from 0 to 4 and then 5 it will stop. Okay, so let me show you the example here. Okay, so I run, you can see this. Okay. So for this range, you will print 5 times of hello. Okay, so continue for the slide. So for the flowchart, it's also same with the while loops. They no different. It is the same. Okay, count is less or equal to 5. It's true. Then you will count. See, you print the statement. Okay, see out here represent printable. Okay, and then increment count, and then you will go back to this until the statement is greater than 5. Then you will go to the false. Okay. So this is another example, okay, the program to display the number 1 through number 10 and their square roots. Okay, so for number 1, for number in the range of 0 to 11 to 10, print number slash d, this is the horizontal tag, power of number, power of 2. Okay, this is mean number square root 2. So you do this, you will get 0, 1, 2, 3 until 9 because it stopped before 10. And then the square root of it here means, okay, 0 times 0 you get 0, 1 times 1 you get 1, 2 times 2 you get 4, and so on. Okay, so let me open it to you, open it the coding and show you. So you can see that this is a coding. Okay, so let me run it. So you can see that you will get this result. So the for is very simple for you to create a program that requires many data in the range you can set. Okay. So the flowchart for that is, you can see number is less or equal to 10 if true. Display number and number equal to display number and number times number. Means it's the number and you square root, and increase the number will have increased 1, and then it will go back to the loops until the number is greater than 11. Then it will go to the false. So the summary. Okay, so basically for the repetition structure, okay, you have while conditions. Then you will, if it's true, then it will repeat, go back to the loops. If it's false, then it will proceed. Okay. So for the structure for repetition, it is the same. Okay, you can see this is the example. Also the same. If it's true, then it will go back to the loop. It's false, it will proceed. Okay. So for the for, also the same. You can see that you initiate it, and then the condition, if true, it will repeat. If it's false, then it will carry on. So it is the same with the while. While and for, the flowchart is the same. Okay. And then this is another example. You can see that both true, it will going back to the top. Okay. So you can see this is all the example. So for nested loop, inner loops goes through all repetition for each repetition of outer loops. And inner loops repetitions complete and then sooner than the outer loops. Means the inner loop will loop finish and then it will go back to the outer loop. So total number of repetition for inner loops is product of number of repetition of the two loops. Okay, so that's it. So next video I will show you what is these functions.